You guys finally arrived in the town of Boneborough. You managed to mill around and kind of investigate a little bit until you found the candy shop of Saffron Greenfellow, who turned out to be your informant on the inside. So you guys were in there plotting and planning. She offered you two options, which were a route to sneak through their defenses and climb the wall and sneak in, or to get gussied up and go to a fancy party, which is the option that you guys have chosen. Now, the when we left off, the guards were pounding on the door, and you guys snuck out through a back alley, a back entrance, secret back entrance, and poor Saffron Greenfellow was dragged away in chains. So when we left off, you guys had all kind of snuck around, and you were all bearing witness to this. And Cresselia was thinking about doing something ill-advised, I believe.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I can save her, but decided not to because it would cause a bigger commotion.
Exactly. She begged you guys to play it cool and to focus on your mission, and not reveal yourselves too early. All right. Paige, did you catch all that?
Yes.
Perfect. So, by the way, Saffron Greenfellow is played by the same token as the kindly bartendress in the first session of the Eberron campaign who got killed by the flayed monks of the Mockery. So I just want you to keep that in mind, is you have a chance to possibly save her, or she might die again, and it'll be your fault again.
Mine specifically?
Oh, no, well, you and Danny. Oh, and Chill. I forgot, he was in that too.
Yeah.
No.
So, few things to hammer out, but firstly, you guys are all in your particular perches. I think I paired you guys up the way that you had described. Except for maybe Birdman and Darwin. Whichever way you guys ended up was just naturally the dumbest way, and that's why you're there.
Oh, okay.
Got it. All right.
But yeah, Vajra, you and Tisk are sneaking up on the roof like ninjas.
Yep.
Tomir and
Wait,
Tavian.
why are we doing that?
Oh, as you all, when we left the session off, we had agreed that you guys had all gone to various places to look inconspicuously on, while you saw what happened to Saffron Greenfellow.
Okay.
Yeah,
right, we haven't made it to the party yet. This is okay. Got it.
Yeah, this is.
I had jumped ahead to the fancy.
No.
Oh.
This is immediately after she's taken away in chains. She was let off on this map edge here. And again, the last image that we left off on was you guys were, doing secret agent, blending in to have a inconspicuous look at her being taken away.
Yeah, definitely want to be crawling across the roofs. Good idea. Okay.
That being said, you don't all necessarily see each other, and you didn't have a plan for meeting back up, or to hammer out again the orders of business that I was going to bring up before we cut to the Faith's dinner party, which, like I had said before, it's about mid-morning at this point, like 10:30. So the party is not going to start admitting people until 7. It's late spring. The sun doesn't set until pretty late. We'll say summer.
Did the back door lock behind us when we left?
Not that you know of. It's just a concealed door. If you guys went back to it, you could easily get back in and, like I had suggested in the chat, potentially use the candy shop as a base of operations.
After they, cleared it, because there were a couple of people around it.
Yep. But I mean, we can kind of hang out until we see them taking her away, and all the looky-loos go away, and then we could sneak back in.
Who would like to attempt some sort of check to see them safely off? Make a judgment call on when it would be safe to do so.
What kind of check would that be?
I'm open to suggestions. It depends on what you guys are planning on doing. Like, just if you're just spotting them, or if you were gonna sneak up and try to tail them, or any
Yeah,
of
I'm
these
not
are
good at stealth, so
right.
Yeah, I mean,
You could then roll a perception check. That would just be like you from your hiding spot trying to peer until they're, I don't know, out of sight. They turn a corner, something like that. Oh, you lost them.
so if I sneak along the roof and I get a really good perception, stealth, can I get advantage on my perception?
I think that would be awesome. Yes.
All right. That's not a really good stealth.
Well,
I mean, it's okay, but
mean,
not.
yeah, it doesn't. You don't give yourself away. But you'll have to just roll a regular perception.
All right. Well, I'm not great at perception, but let's see how we do. Oh, nope. I don't see nothing.
Yep. I'm afraid you missed the forest for the trees.
They got nothing.
yeah. She gone.
Your bonus is
I
pretty
guess.
good.
I guess I could, as long as everyone is touching the ground, I should be able to try and communicate with everyone and perhaps let them know to meet back at the candy shop so we can try to regroup and figure out, I guess, canonically, how we're going to infiltrate.
All right.
Roger and I seem to be on a roof.
Well, right. I was just gonna say, can you post that ability, did you? I just want to see if we would have to discount the roof thing.
I would definitely discount the roof, and this is more of a my species can only talk to people as long as they're touching the ground.
Oh, your telepathic thing. I see.
Yes.
Okay. All
So
right.
I technically don't have like vocal cords.
I think that's perfectly reasonable. And you know what? I will give Audra and Tisk perception with advantage to see them when he communicates with them telepathically, and they start to move off.
Okay.
Like you see them, and well, you would make your
Like,
decision.
where's everybody going?
Mhm.
Well, we see the same thing, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're just gonna say that's good enough.
That's good.
All right.
Ah, she's still here. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. I left her on there just so I could see if this jogs your memory. How do you do the thing? Is it shift
What thing?
Z?
Delete?
There it is. Yeah. Does that ring any bells? People in my Eberron campaign? You let her die. Oh, and there she goes.
There she goes.
Oh, was that like our
do
very,
it
very
again.
first session?
Yes.
Like in the tavern?
Exactly right. She spent like 5 minutes charming and endearing herself to everybody, and then she just died off camera.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you guys will rescue her this time. All right. Now, the things to hammer out that we have discussed previously. Who needs outfits? Most everyone has pitched various ideas for their cover identity. Audra, I know you probably may not have because we didn't even know if you were going to be able to make it. But, you know, are you going to need fancy clothes? Does anyone need fancy clothes? Let's see what we talked about before. Buckface, Darwin, are you going to do the bodyguard thing?
I am.
Okay.
Bodyguarding for Fancy Pants Birdman.
Fancy Pittsburgh.
Okay.
His name
so,
is Brad.
Same as Brian.
Right, Brad Bierman. So you two guys are going to be going in as a duo then. Is that correct? Is that another thing to hammer out? Is who else is going to be going in? Who's going to be going in solo? Who's going to be going in as a duo? Do your cover backstories. I mean, if you're going as a duo, they'd have to match up in some way.
The
I
other
know,
thing, the other thing that Alan mentioned in the Discord is how are we getting weapons in? I'm happy to sneak any weapons you don't think would be reasonable in your costume. And I was planning on like shape shifting into a caterer or something.
I mean, I'm a bodyguard, so I don't know if they'll let me take.
Yeah,
the
I
weapon or
assume
not.
you'll be able to take yours, but I don't know who else is going to be able to.
I mean, if you're gonna look like a caterer, we're in a sweet shop. You could always make up a cart, and we could see if we can't stow them or hide them somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and I know for like invitations, we are, I guess, using whatever Tavian was.
Yeah, they're
Right.
tailored to your cover stories. So
Yeah, okay. Other than that, I don't have anything else. I only have like my flower staff. That's it.
Okay, that's good stuff. Who else would need to have stuff to smuggle in, and
Well,
also hammer out
kinda.
what, huh?
Kinda do. I have my my propulsion fucking glove thing, and I also have the bolus I love throwing at people.
I should probably
I
know a
guess the
little
whole
bit about you,
costume.
Mr. Birdman.
Ooh.
Okay, I apologize if this is tedious, but you guys can post in the session info chat, right?
Yes.
no, just the session chat, not the session info.
Oh, we can
alright.
do it though.
Oh,
I don't think so anyway.
Now we can.
I'm able to.
Oh, yeah, we can. Look at
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say I don't think they made mine special, but it doesn't matter. If you could in the session chat, anybody type in whatever it is they're gonna, for the session info, record anything that they're gonna have smuggled in on the pastry infiltration idea.
So, Alan, is it safe to assume I've already seen the pastry person and known that she is fucked off, or do I need to go out and try to find somebody to shapeshift into?
I don't see any particular reason why you would need to find someone to infiltrate.
Okay.
Under the circumstances, whoever's at the door guard is not necessarily going to know. Oh, the proprietor of the candy shop was, in the dungeon
Okay.
right now. But that being said, if you're gonna, is your idea to infiltrate as the caterer, smuggling the stuff in, and then rejoin in a different identity, like when you get to the actual party?
Yeah, then shapeshift back into myself and well, probably
yourself-
probably stay as the caterer until we get to some place where I need to be me.
Okay, well you
I
could
don't know.
you also might I don't know, smuggle the stuff in earlier and then come back and then come in the
Oh,
guise
yeah.
of a guest.
That's a good idea. We can do that.
All right.
All right, so put my stuff in there too.
The only thing I have is a quarterstaff, and I don't think that would be very easy to conceal. I can use my fists.
unless you can have it like the avatar that it kind of like it's small and then you can click and make it bigger. I don't know.
An extendable quarterstaff. Yeah, no, that if only.
Powerful.
I mean, that would be pretty cool, but that would also be a piece of equipment that we had not planned for.
With the snack compartment, very important.
Look, also, you could grab a broom handle somewhere in the castle, and voila.
I'm sure it's exactly the same,
stick's a stick, man.
right? Still the same type of bludgeoning damage.
That's why monks use them, because you can't outlaw sticks.
And then I guess is it okay to say that at some point I was able to buy some potions, health potions?
Well,
You're rich.
Right.
That's coming from the noble.
Before the adventure began, or since we began?
Now that we're here in the market, just trying to find some.
Yeah, I think there's a decent chance that you could, and if you could make me some sort of compelling charisma-based roll, I bet you could actually get these merchants to haggle enough because there's enough of them in town. Haggle with you so as you can actually buy it at its listed cost.
Oh yeah, I just go around and I try to see if I can trade with them, either farming tips or perhaps ways for them to use different flowers or grass or whatever, and just like talk to them about nature and stuff like that, kind of like hyping them up to have like better ingredients and stuff like that. Kind of geeking about
That's
stuff
that's
like that, I guess.
use the grass, man.
Yeah.
Audra,
Ooh.
your backstory sounds fairly similar to Tavian's, I believe.
Oh yeah.
You guys might pair up as a duo.
I'm cool with that.
You're,
Well,
you're
I mean, it would,
going to the fancy ball together to learn about historical balls.
The purpose
Yes.
of these such parties. Oh, nice. Okay.
Damn, that's a 10. That's a 10 and I have +5.
Fisk, are you seeing yourself?
You could
What's this?
touch yourself and give yourself a little more there.
Yep.
Okay, so you prepared the did everyone post everything they needed smuggled in?
Yes.
Do we think that I would be able to conceal my own wand on my person?
Yeah, I mean you'd make a roll for it, but sure. That's easily a sleight of hand. And you would make it when you are later tonight in the same position that Tisk and her disguise are in. You guys aren't. Well, you know what? I think you guys can all see this, but even if you don't have.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Let me focus ping you. All right. So Tisk, you did you want to attempt any sort of Well, you're just a shapeshifter. You picked up some clothes. Any other particular precautions you're taking as you approach these guards with your we'll say Saffron had a cart that you can roll up in with lots of tasty treats and a bunch of weapons and a silly costume.
All right. Yeah. So as I approach them, I'm going to just smile real brightly and say, "Good afternoon, guys. I got to get these tasty treats in here for the party. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah,
Have a good day."
the really charming looking guards there. Hold on, Missy. Well, I'm sorry, I'm being presumptuous. What is the appearance of the guys you've taken?
That the pastry chef that I saw earlier in the day. So I think you described her as a female. That's all you said.
Okay. So, what sort of charisma-based check would you best or most want to use for the situation? So obviously persuasion is the easiest, but if you could justify anything else that you have a better shot with.
I'm thinking
I'd be open to
performance.
suggestions. Okay, yeah, I could
Because
see that.
I'm trying to be this character. So yeah, I would like to do a performance check. Whoops, that was not supposed to be an advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Each of the guards helps themselves to some of the treats, but they don't seem particularly suspicious of you. Also, they don't
Oh,
necessarily.
those are my favorites. I'm glad you chose those. What do you think of them?
They sort of grunt at you and then motion for you to continue on in.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't put up like proper walls and shit on this daytime
That's
version
okay.
of it. All right. So, now that you are in somewhat unattended, you roll me a perception check.
Perception. Not very wise.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
All right. So, you notice that this wagon right here,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a mobile. It's multiple axles are broken. The wheels are just kind of propped aside it, so you can tell it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Let's see now. What would you consider to be a compelling? Well, first of all, let's get a stealth check to see if you can just kind of mosey over there with this without raising a commotion. Beautiful, like a fucking ninja over here. All right. Now, again, what you're doing now is trying to conceal the equipment in this.
Yes.
Yep, in here. And what would you want to pitch as the role for doing that? I could be open to like sleight of hand or deception.
Deception. Oh. Yeah. Well, is there anybody around?
I mean, if there was, they didn't like this 25 stealth check just made you essentially, I don't know, you're in a funny angle behind the statue that nobody can see you.
All right. Well, if you're gonna let me roll deception, I will roll deception because I'm proficient in that. And that was a nat one.
Wow. Well, it's
Crap.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Did a great job. Great job. Centerpiece. You're using the crossbow is like a centerpiece and just arranging flowers around it.
Oh,
It's so bad that it's good. Hiding in plain sight.
All right, I'll tell you what. Make a wisdom savings throw.
Oh my god, I just told you I'm not wise.
No,
It's a -1.
It's comical.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
oh yeah.
Well, no way around it. It's not
I
very.
have
It's not very
no
convincing.
idea that it's not good.
Yep, you just all stroll back on there, stroll back out there, completely oblivious.
Sorry, guys.
Look, you know what? There's the chance of it being bad is something I would roll a whole D100 for. All right, so back to the plotting and planning. So Tavian and Vajra, both going to be scholarly geeks. Obviously, you're both prepared to bullshit that. So if anything, there being two of you kind of strengthens the alibi. You two are being bodyguard and rich idiot. All right. Ulmir, you're being an ambitious courier who's trying to network. Cresselia, you're being an oddity that nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about when you show up and you're like, I'm here to represent the botanical people. But yes, you will be
the Olive Garden.
Yeah, you will no doubt be an interesting oddity. Now, Tisk, when you say yourself, is that like your usual disguise?
Oh, my normal
as a
halfling. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So then
because
the
I
three
don't
of
want
you.
those guards to see me coming back as the person who did such a terrible job hiding those weapons.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Good job.
No, but I
Great
don't
job.
want them to see me as the baker.
All right. Now the three of you, Tolmir, Cresselia, and Tisk, are you each going individually?
I can go with them.
I think I would show up individually because I don't think the cover works if I show up with anybody else.
Okay. And Tisk, does your cover in any way relate
Oh
to
crap!
showing up with a silly plant person?
I actually
Oh.
didn't have a cover. My cover was I was the caterer, so I'm going back in as the caterer.
Oh, could you shapeshift into me, to another version of me?
And
We can-
yes,
We can both go together as plant people.
okay. Wait, you have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, right?
I look humanoid, but I
Okay.
don't. I look humanoid, but I am definitely not.
Then I can definitely shapeshift into you.
I knew you were not going to give a clear answer to that very clear question. Nonetheless, so it's definitely workable. But nonetheless, in this particular case, because he doesn't wear clothing either, it's just all his plant matter.
Yeah.
You might make a disguise check, and with Priscilia's help, have advantage on it.
Yeah. I can make you look pretty.
I also have a disguise kit too
Yep, and there's
that I'm
plenty of like
proficient with.
flowers and stuff laying around there.
Yep. Okay, so do I click on the disguise kit to make that check? How does that work? Yes. I have
Yeah,
to decide
it's
what
proficiency.
attribute.
I would say
So that would be dexterity, right?
if you would prefer to do it with dexterity, you could. I would think it would be like charisma, but you know what?
If you're making an outfit, I'd say dexterity. If you're trying
Yeah,
to...
because it's like
And
sleight of
applying
hand.
the makeup and putting the stuff on,
Is it
like the
is it
flowers.
my only question is that the stat that you got best with?
Yes.
Do it.
Damn it! Why are my rolls so terrible?
Do it with advantage, because
Yeah.
technically I am helping you.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right. Thank you.
You could also guide her.
I don't have guidance.
Thought you had guidance.
Someone has guidance.
You
Yeah,
have.
obviously.
Well, then I'll guide her if she's making it.
I got 18 without the guidance.
There you go.
All right. Yes, you two look like a lovely pair of plant people.
Awesome.
All right. Do you both look like?
Oh my god, I
adorable-
do have guidance. Sorry.
I was
Once
pretty
you
sure
get-
you were giving out guidance last.
I have guidance and
That's-
prestidigitation. Oh my god.
Once
I can
you
even
appear as a
make
plant
you
person,
smell- yeah.
Darwin is going to be like, "Does that mean you can speak in my mind now?"
Ooh, go ahead and try it, Tisk. See what happens.
No, I can't.
You're not telepathic.
No, I'm not
Explain.
telepathic. Sorry.
All right.
So once we get in there, what's our plan?
Oh, that's another good one.
Oh, you can be like my assistant or something.
No, I mean, how are we gonna get to Lord Salt Water?
Summertide.
No, what's his name?
Lord Summertide.
Yeah, Summertide. Lord Summertide, and find out how he's being blackmailed
Ooh, is he being blackmailed?
or whatever. Something's
or
being held
whatever.
over him.
Oh, great.
Whatever the reason is that he has suddenly changed his mind, is now working for the evil empire.
I'm sure there's going to be a meeting of sorts where they will whip out their, bank statements and, whatever other possessions they have, and they're going to talk about it, and one is going to be bigger than the other one, and I think that's our opportunity to try and figure that out.
My plan was to talk to the merchants and see if they knew anything that was going on.
Well, that's
Okay.
exactly it. That's exactly it. You're going to be put in a room full of all of these connected people. It's likely that at some point Lord Summertide himself will appear, and you guys, at that point, one or more of you may take a shot at trying to speak to him.
Okay.
And because I can speak with all of you, I can kind of be the center of communications. So whatever one person learns, I can tell it to the entire group. That way we're all in the know of the flow of information.
God, that's so amazing because I have it. Well, you'll see when we get to the ballroom, but I won't spoil it. You know,
But how do you know what people who aren't next to you are?
No. So like
Hearing.
I'll be constantly talking to everyone, and if someone, this is like in game, I'm saying all this. If
Uh-huh.
someone gets information that they seem like it's valuable or whatnot, they can approach me, let me know of that information, and I can pass it along.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't think your telepathy worked the other way.
Correct. It's only one way.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I need to record the disguise kit roll, so somebody did guidance, so somebody needs to roll the d4 just for the record.
Oh, I will roll a d4 then.
Yeah.
And then while we're there tonight, do we plan to
A dirty 20.
sneak away, find his office, snoop around the manor? Are we planning on that tonight?
I'm sure we can have the ninja people be able to do that. And I kind of gesture towards Tisk.
I'm looking around like, ninja people? What?
Well, it's a
Me and
very
you.
reasonable. Yeah, it's a very reasonable thing to address, and now you guys are going, all of you, into the party. You know, with that in the back of your mind, like some opportunity to sneak away.
Yep.
Also, I don't know if we had time or if something that I have access to, but I believe we talked about last time that the plants around the shop, um, that's kind of like why I made my cover story. It's because they look unusual. What, right? Is that something that we spoke about before, or am I making that up?
The whole town, yeah.
No, yeah, no. What you're thinking of, and I had written myself a note about this, is you
Mhm.
had brought up with Saffron Greenfellow that you wanted to be shown, wanted it marked on your map, and we will definitely say that you did.
Oh, right.
Places where you could go investigate if you wanted
Yeah.
to get to the deeper mystery of Boneburrow, you know, about the Lord Summertide and so forth on. Now, to answer your question, yes, you could take a leisurely stroll out to where it was marked on your map if you'd like. I don't have a map for it, but
Mhm.
we can we could you could use your the time until evening to do that. Now,
Yeah, and I guess I can also, I guess for practical or mechanical reasons, um, because I kind of wanted to find health potions. I guess while looking for those health potions, maybe maintain, a focus on those places that they were marked on the map, and for me to go and check them out and see what's up with that.
all right, so yeah, you made that roll for getting the merchants to sell you the least sort of healing potion for whatever the
Yeah,
standard is, which I think is like 100 gold or
yeah, and
50 gold maybe.
50.
I have like 17 health, so like any potion will probably put me at max.
Oh well, yeah. But another thing, um, Cecilia, we will say that you get this on account of going out and communing with nature or something.
Mhm.
Um, by the way, if you have money, again, we made the call. If you have 50 gold to spend on a healing potion, just mark that down.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I see that I only have 15.
That
Yeah, I was surprised if you were gonna buy any. I only have 20, and I'm a noble.
Uh,
Expensive in this world. Unless you wanna go steal it. And stealing is fun.
oh, stealing is fun.
That's why I brought up the healing potions in Strahd, because it's like you don't give out potions or enough money to buy them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just mentioned it because I didn't know what was the value for them, but
It's usually
50 gold for 2d4 plus 2.
oh my god.
I mean, also under different circumstances, it's not necessarily certain that they would have them available.
Right.
Can't steal them.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you could probably do that if anybody has any particularly talent with pickpocketing. Also, anybody who needed to or wanted to pilfer any noble clothes, nobility gear, pimped out outfits and things.
Already pimped out.
How much would
Well,
it
yeah.
be for like a set of clothes that's not like fully looking to be a noble, but like at least like dressing the part for the occasion? You know what I mean?
All right. Well, what would be the baseline? Like traveler's clothes? With the cost of that between that and the 15 for the noble clothes. So they're 2 gold pieces. Something that you're talking about, I would think would maybe be 8 gold pieces.
Okay. Okay. I can swing that. That's not too bad. So I'm just
All
gonna
right.
buy that in town.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, you can pull that off. Birdman, are you actually going to sneak out and try to rob people?
No, it's against my
Oh.
character. I can't do that.
Oh,
What Chill would
I
want
don't
to do,
think Barry does.
what he can do.
I really appreciate that, Jill, but you're just being a madman. Tavian, you have that thing of the venom. Do you want to apply that to any weapons? And I guess if you did, then we could say that we put them in the cart.
Does it
No,
only
I'm still
last
just
an
holding
hour?
on to the in my pack.
Okay.
Okay, DM, I have a thing.
Yes.
I have my background as an acolyte. It does say that I have this thing called Shelter of the Faithful, and I can go to like a religious place if there is one and like ask for like healing. Would I be able to maybe get some potions from them?
Hey, poor people.
I mean,
Can I have your healing potions?
These
I
are
don't-
not poor people. These are not poor people.
All right. Well, listen, I was going to say that I'm going to give you guys a freebie long rest. Because I shouldn't have thrown that early morning encounter for you. In for you. The fact of the matter is,
Oh no
your
no
old
no!
shit's going to go down.
But
I'm gonna
I
give you
have
guys
I have 17. That is my max point.
I get that. I get that. But everybody else, go ahead and hit the long rest button. We're going to say that
okay.
you just had a really relaxing day in that halfling candy shop. I don't know, eating tasty treats.
These tarts are to die for.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, and Saffron Greenfellow may die for them.
Oh, God.
All right, Priscilla, you do while you're slipping out, you do manage to find a temple. They are not going to give you healing potions for anything less than the usual listed price. But you could definitely shelter there if you needed a place to stay.
Okay.
And I mean, you don't like eat like a normal person, so I don't know if they would offer you food.
I just suck on aloe. Aloe, sorry, aloe.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Right, you wander out into the wilderness. You see the big roots. Did you want to make some sort of check to look at them?
Yeah, I can do what do you want me to do? I can do nature or I can do arcana.
Your role is presumably the same for each of those, right?
Yeah, they're both intelligent.
Yeah, I would say your choice.
Okay. Wanna do this? Okay, there we go. It's 18.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
yes.
do guidance just because I can.
Well, you don't know what to make of the origins, but you can definitely feel the life and vibrancy in the soil, and you can definitely understand why they are having extremely prosperous crops from a relatively small area of land around the town.
Do I sense that? Do I sense that this is a because of a magical man-made situation? Or
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
No
perfect.
doubt about that.
Okay.
You could roll an insight check. You could roll an insight check, I suppose, to represent whether it feels sort of good, evil, or neutral. Okay. It feels as neutral as the forces of nature ever are. So in that case, in the sense of authenticity, it's the best outcome you would hope for. It's not supernaturally benevolent or evil.
Okay. And then I guess my last question, because maybe this would be more towards my background, do I get any feeling that this might be related to that? That this is a thing of importance towards that specific thing.
Yes, actually, I know what you're talking about, and we'll try to be
Okay.
as vague as possible. But
Okay.
without giving away the game,
Mhm.
every step that you have taken, getting closer to Boneburrow, has given you this persistent sense of wrongness.
Okay. Very well.
Alan? I think we lost you, buddy.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay.
Yeah, he has internet issues.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I asked too much questions, and the divinity
was
was
like,
like,
"No more."
Some gods were not happy about that.
Maybe he had a stroke. Usually he drops out and comes back real quick.
Let's not talk
Toaster
about
might have
strokes.
gotten him.
It's okay. It's okay. He just narrated the whole party, and we're just not hearing him.
Right? Could you imagine? It's just like kept going, the whole story, everything.
He does that.
Sadly.
Hey, can you hear
There
me?
he goes. There we are.
My internet got all fucky. I was really on a roll too. When did I cut?
No. Well, you basically said that without going too vague, and then boof.
Shit. Damn. I went. Okay. Without being too specific, you have had a sense of wrongness ever since you have taken a step towards Boneburrow, because you know that where you come from, there is no Boneburrow. You've never heard of it.
Yeah.
And the sense of wrongness doesn't come from some sort of supernatural force, just this weird feeling of this isn't what should be.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, my shit's being all fucky. I'll be with you guys like in the game, actually, in just a moment. Did anybody have any other orders of business to attend to before we jump to party time?
No.
All right. Sorry, my internet is out.
You got mail.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I guess we'll just take a quick 5-minute break. I
No
gotta
problem.
restart my
Go
computer.
I'm gonna make 4 a.m. pancakes.
Forgive me. All right, we'll
It's
be back in
4
just a minute.
a.m. Where are you?
Yeah.
He's Norwegian.
I'm
Scandinavian.
Scandinavian?
Is that in Norway?
Scandinavia is a region in Europe. Norway is inside, along with Denmark and Sweden.
Oh yeah, it's next to Scandiban. I don't know.
I love how Chill gives non-answers.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That was an answer, but it wasn't like an answer. It was like a kind
It
of
was.
answer.
No, I told him where Norway was, and I told him Scandinavia, where Norway is inside of, next to Sweden and Denmark.
I'm still just
Stupid
as
country.
confused.
It's in Europe.
Yeah, Norway is a
Heaven.
specific country within the Scandinavian region, correct?
Is that
Pretty much.
close? Is that close to Mexico? I only know
Yeah.
American.
It'd be like someone be like, "You live in Georgia, right?" And it's like, "I live in the southeast."
That's hilarious. I love it. I know where Michigan is.
Ooh, same.
Yeah, y'all split in two. I always thought that was really weird.
It's appalling.
It is the weirdest shaped state.
It is. It is.
No,
but
it's not. I know a weirder one. It's the little strip in Oklahoma. That's some weird shit.
The Panhandle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's all contiguous. I mean, Michigan is like two separate things.
Yeah, we have a
claiming to be one
peninsula.
state.
You got Michigan and you got mini Canada.
Yeah.
Is it a peninsula?
It's a
I
peninsula.
thought it was. Oh, it is connected? I didn't think it was.
Yeah, the UP.
Well, it's not connected.
Well,
Oh, that's
so-
right. That's why it's called UP. Duh.
Yeah, the Upper Peninsula. So yeah, it's connected by the Mackinac Bridge.
The Mackinac. Yep.
Mackinac. Yeah.
I love all those names up there. There's like a place near Toledo. It's called like Wapakoneta, but
Why are you
I don't
making
know.
fun of the Indian tribe, man?
It's so funny because it's very similar to a name in Spanish, like puñeta. And every time I hear it, I just start laughing because it's so funny. I don't know why. It's so stupid for me. It's like Wapakoneta.
Yeah, there's a lot of Native American names like
I love it.
Sacagawea,
There's Shipshawana.
Arkansas.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey.
Great, perfect. Yes, back in the game here. All right. And nobody has any preference on who shows up to the party first.
No.
Negative, sir.
You have to make the hard decision yourself. We'll give you no opinions.
Then we jump to the flower people. You can hopefully move your tokens.
Yeah, okay, I'm over.
Is the stream not going anymore?
Oh, sorry. I stepped outside for a cigarette during the 5-minute break. I'll have it back up in just a sec.
Okie dokie.
Demand music.
All right, so the two plant people, one of which is not genuine, stride up to the thuggish looking guards, in quotation.
I'll take the lead here, and I will do a small bow, and then I will present my invitation, and I will say I am here as an envoy for my people, the clan Olive Garden.
And I will.
And you are communicating with them telepathically.
Yes, but I am moving my mouth, so it seems like I am talking.
I am going to not say
And I can
anything.
choose. And I can choose who I talk to.
I'm just going to wave some leaves around a little bit.
Right. All right, let's have a you guys are working together on this. You've described how. Let's get a who wants to roll the deception check with advantage.
I have a +7.
You should definitely do that. And
All
then
right.
do the I'll give you guidance.
Okay. Advantage, deception,
Oof. Nice.
and a D4. Dirty 20.
All right. Well,
dirtiest
you
of 20s.
will say that you guys convinced them, but Cresselia, I am considering making you roll a slight, I don't know, we did sleight of hand or deception check, so that if whether they are you casting that spell, which might be suspicious. I mean, I'll be honest with you, your weird body language and presentation might throw them off.
Yeah, I can do that. Do you want me to do like a sleight of hand? I can also do a performance.
Whatever you would justify in the best shot at.
Okay, let's see. I'll probably do a performance because my dex is low. So let's see, performance. Here we go. I will do. Boop. Here we go. The way that I do it, so I can explain myself, is that while I'm presenting myself to them, I want to make sure that I look like I want to make sure that me and Tess, we both look like plants. Make sure our you know um leaves are moving. um they sparkle very pretty. It's kind of like a entrancing kind of situation.
Okay, yes, it all fits together quite nicely, and it adds to the thuggish guard's growing reaction, which is absolute annoyance with the pair of you. They are definitely sick of watching you do weird flower stuff in front of them, and they uh, motion kind of gruffly for you to head on in.
Yeah,
Introvert dance.
and as soon, yeah, we're just dancing to the wind. And as soon as we pass by them, I want to do prestidigitation, and I want to make sure that it smells very, very nice. It's like, ooh, that's a nice smell as I pass by.
Okay, well, I will give you a freebie insight check. They don't seem to appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
You should have made it a fart.
Well, I was gonna say like a plant fart, but I guess they didn't like that.
A plant fart.
Well, what you did was a plant fart. It could be pleasant. I mean, it makes sense. You don't really eat things. All right. So anyway,
Wait,
you
what is
two are ushered inside. So
Wait, the fart is just oxygen, right?
what is what?
Methane.
Methane gas, yeah.
I suppose a
That's a
plant.
plant fart.
Well,
No,
Not
but
from a plant.
not
No,
for a
it's-
plant,
so-
yeah, because I am modifying the methane into oxygen.
You're photosynthesizing.
Yeah, I'm photosynthesizing it.
Photosynthesis.
I just talk to Tess and I go, these people just like sneaky stuff, so whatever.
Oh boy. Brad Pitt in the house.
all right. I'm sorry. My shit went all fucky again. But you guys would probably be standing closer together as you
My two
approach.
problem
So
children.
who's doing to the talking as you approach the Griff Guard?
You stay
Good
alive.
question, actually.
You stay alive now,
exactly.
sir.
Yes, my good sir. My name is Brad. I am important. Let me in.
Boy.
Blinking one eye at a time.
All right. Well,
What are they?
Darwin, you might be able to sell this as, people know that rich noble types tend to be inbred idiots. And you've probably got,
Wow.
well, and then you probably have a better charisma than him, don't you?
I was 6.
12. Oh wow, yeah.
You double.
Well, you guys are, look, I'm sorry. Man doesn't have to act to come off as a rich idiot, is kind of what I'm saying. And so I'll give you advantage as you guys are doing a team play to get in. But you're gonna have to make the roll, of course, Darwin.
Okay. He's rich and
So-
important, and I have to keep him alive.
So we have a lovable idiot and a rich idiot.
Wow.
All right, good enough. They don't really care. They kind of roll their eyes. You get the impression they've seen more than a few of these types come back and forth in recent days. Give you that as a freebie insight check too, since you would never be able to make a good roll on that. All right, who's next? Hey, Tomir has a thing now.
Have a token now.
Yes,
I feel like I
well,
made
I
it
should.
weird.
Hold on, I can fix it. Think.
Yeah, you just gotta put it into those token makers.
Well, yeah, that too. I'm just making it functional right now.
Bacon cat.
All right, there we go.
Make a
Much
pancake.
better. All right, Tomir. So you're little. You should be medium-sized. All right. Tolmir, you approached Solo. What have
Mhm.
you got to say to these thuggish-looking guards
I'm just
as
gonna
you
say
present your invitation? Cunningly
Tolmir
forged invitation.
Tolmir Thistlebrook, representing Thistlebrook Thoroughfares. I present my invitation.
All right. You are very mild looking. You're not suspicious. You seem professional type. So you'll need to make your choice of persuasion or perhaps deception, whatever you think you'd have a better shot at.
I'll take the persuasion.
Right? All right. So they look at you. At this point, they look at you kind of suspiciously because they notice that you're an elf. And one of them utters, well, because yeah, and the way that you know that is that one of them utters, "Knife ears."
I just kind of aggressively don't notice it.
Aggressively ignore you.
Like,
Oh.
like, literally, like if I'm looking at one and the other one says it, I just don't even break eye contact with the one.
All right, and then you just strut indignantly past. Well, they don't move to stop you, but afraid if you had done a higher persuasion check, they would have just flagged you in without interest. With that low of a persuasion check, they had to call you a slur.
Oh yeah. Well,
Damn.
check for slur.
Unfortunate. Just in case you guys needed, to be reminded that they're bad guys. Let's see.
That's nice people.
And last but not least, and Vajra, the two nerds.
More slurs? Come on now.
We didn't even roll yet.
We're allowed to say that one. I'm allowed to say that one.
You have the nerd
All right.
pass.
All right, what are you guys doing as you approach?
I guess I just kind of walk up and like,
And
I kind of hold out my invitation. We're here on request to document and interview your Grand Lord Summer. Forget his name. Summerfall.
Summertime.
Summertide. Your grand. I'd look at my notes for a second. The Grand Lord Summertide to just so we could chronicle the great success of this town, so we could tap into his infinite wisdom that perhaps maybe benefit future communities.
Boy, laying it on thick.
Well, I will and then Vajra, how are you team working this? He's landed on thick. Are you just gonna sit there and look cute?
Yep, I'm nodding to everything that he says, and that once he says document, I hold up my journal and quill, and just kind of nod along in case anybody asks me questions.
And adjust your glasses.
Yep, just push them up to the bridge of my nose.
Yep.
All right.
Very,
Well,
not
then
now,
one by one, you are all ushered into the castle and through an entrance hall. So across the courtyard and into an entrance hall, and then into the ballroom itself. But there's going to be one quick scene that plays out on the way there. Yeah, sorry, it's a weird, stupid, tiny map that I just had to cobble together to serve a quick purpose. Let's see.
Are we getting a cutscene?
Are we getting a cutscene?
It's a loading screen.
If you put the zoom to 20, it's almost tolerable. All right. But yes, when you two unbelievable idiots are coming in, and Darwin starts to strut in with you, you are challenged by these two totally not suspicious guards, and they're like, "Hey, he can't go in there with his weapon. He can't go in there at all."
Why is that? This is my man. My wingman.
My man.
He's a He's a bodyguard. He can't go in as a guest. He's got to stay
But
here
he's
with
my
us.
guest. Are you
They
telling a noble what to do?
They cross their arms, and he's like, "It's for the safety of the other guests and for Lord Summertide."
Oh, so he doesn't trust me and my guests. I should just take
We're
my
not
patronage
arguing
elsewhere
about
then.
this.
I guess you can tell him
What, are you
yourself
gonna-
then that he won't be getting my support.
You're gonna. Okay. Do you want to attempt a some sort of charisma check to bluff them,
No.
or do you want to actually go nuclear and storm out?
I mean, do they seem
Arwen?
even startled at any of my comments?
He
No, not particularly.
Shit.
Summergale
You want to?
asked me
Hey, you
with
want to take
keeping him
an
alive.
insight check?
What did Danny say?
Huh? Said Summergale told me to keep him alive. He tries to kill
mean
himself all the time.
You mean Lord Summertide?
Summertide. Say the insight check.
Yes, Birdman could do an insight check if he wants some more insight onto why they're not impressed with his.
Alright!
Oh wow!
Let me
Okay.
know if he has cancer.
Idiot savant.
I have a high wisdom.
All right. Well, then, what I can gladly tell you is that they clearly take you for a dumb, stupid mark, a rich idiot who's coming in here to be fleeced. And they get again, same like the people in the front gate. They get the impression that they've seen a lot of your type in recent days. Unfortunately, they don't seem impressed by your statements. They say, "This guy will have to stay in here with us. He's a bodyguard killer.
Oh, the fuck?
I don't kill.
We can't have him. We
bodyguards.
can't have him. This
I am a bodyguard. I'm not going to kill myself.
just go." He says, "Listen, nobleman, if you want to go into the fancy party, you're going in solo, and guards and weapons stay out here with us. In fact, you'll need to put them in that rack right now, because you're looking to cause trouble."
What do you think, Danny boy?
Pole arm up.
What?
Put my pole arm on the rack.
Oh. If I just
Oh, yeah.
like,
What
put him
about
up,
what
like, beat him up.
about what about the giant axe?
Strapped across my back. I totally forgot about it.
Get about it.
Comes up and he gestures angrily at the weapons rack. He says, "Come on over here. Look, it's not so bad. We'll play cards or something."
Okay.
Okay.
Dancing on the table.
I mean,
How am I going to keep him safe if I'm in here?
he's going to be in there with all the other, candied nobles. We're going to be out here keeping them safe. But he gets past us. That's the only door into the place. Yes, the rest of you who showed up at various times are already in the ballroom, which we're going to cut to as soon as we resolve this. Now, I'm tempted to. I don't know. Are you going along with this, Darwin, or are you going to make a stink? Birdman, how about you?
I mean, I have a plan B if you want to go for it, which is just bribe them. They seem like the most bribable persons I've ever met.
I mean,
Though you might stand out inside the ballroom, so I don't know about
I'll start playing cards.
that. Okay.
All right then, Birdman. You
Thanks,
proceed.
Brad.
Yeah. No, we know. We know. All right. On to the main event. I will place you all one by one. All right.
Danny, I have a feeling it's a good idea for you to stay near your weapons. Good thought.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, they are on the rack though.
Yeah, but he's at least not going into the party without them. Oh, and by the way, I did not put my dagger on the rack. Do I need to do a sleight of hand or anything?
Oh, you snuck in a dagger. Yes, absolutely. It's not going to be a difficult one because you saw how attentive these guards are.
What
Go
is
ahead and
wrong with my
do.
dice?
Wow.
I'll do
Wow.
guidance on that.
Guidance.
Okay. Well, roll anything but a 1. Okay,
Well,
perfect. Yes, good enough. I just had to say it, didn't I?
yep.
All right. So one by one, you guys all filtered into the ballroom, and obviously you two being the first to arrive. While they were serving cocktails out in the center of the ballroom, you were immediately set upon by this fellow. Now, he has introduced himself to you as Jubam Zesso, and he seems to have some perverse fascination in you plant people. Now, Tisk, I'm giving this to you as a freebie. When you immediately saw how weirdly fascinated he was with Cresselia, you instinctively have been like, "Oh shit, I better, you know, stay as far away as I can so that he doesn't see through the disguise."
Yep.
Which is
Am I
why
supposed to be on a different map? Because I can't see this guy that you're talking about.
you're not on the ballroom.
No, I'm still on the main.
You might want to do
Fine,
a
reloading.
refresh on the page just in case.
Okay.
I mean, I might be fucking it up.
No, I
No,
see it.
I see the ballroom.
Hang on, I just refreshed. We'll see what happens. Oops. Hang on.
Are they playing music?
Yep, that they as you can see, there is a lavish band, nice, real ethnically diverse band, and they're actually amazing. They're doing great.
I
What
love it.
about now, Lisa? Are you with us?
It's reloading. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, perfect. All right, so yes, yeah, as you can see, you were sitting across the table from this really repugnant weirdo. Let's see, where's this? Okay, yeah,
And
he
I know.
he's
Do we know that? Do we notice that he's a bit of a creepy
oh
person?
yeah, no, you don't need an insight check for that. Although if either of you wanted to attempt one, you could certainly dig deeper. But I'll give you for free. He seems to want to bore you guys with self-aggrandizing nonsense about his exotic and refined tastes. He
Oh,
seems to like to
great.
talk about that, and he just seems fascinated with you in, I don't know, some way that just seems off kilter. Although he has not said anything explicitly perverse at this moment.
Do I notice if there's like a bag or something around him?
I will give you a freebie for a perception check. You can clearly see that he does not have a bag.
No bag nor anything.
Of any
okay.
kind.
Okay. I am going to signal Tisk to kind of try to cover me, and I'm going to ask Juban if he wants to dance.
Oh,
Is he gonna blush?
Well,
I will.
He absolutely.
bait.
Well, okay. Well, firstly, I will give you the response to that, and then we're gonna jump to another introduction. But so he is delighted by your suggestion. In fact, you can clearly both see that he is like slobbering at the mouth by how delighted he has the prospect of putting his disgusting oily hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you aren't using Malik as a fucking character in this.
Is that what Malik looks like?
No, he's too fat. He doesn't have face paint. He's not smiling enough.
Yeah, no, you're exactly
He's like
correct.
malnourished.
But he says yes, he does indeed blush, and
he says, "Well, you will be certainly first on my dance card when they play when they start the dancing. But you know, at this point, the cocktails have been had, and everyone's being introduced to the people that they kind of got adopted by. Like they all filtered in. You were in the center of the ballroom. You were kind of adopted by these NPCs that thought you were interesting, and we're cutting to the dinner. As you can see, there is a lavish banquet laid out with servers and so forth on. But now we're jumping to these introductions now. Now, Tomir, you have been adopted by this seemingly pretty two-dimensional, like super attractive heiress, and she is just fawning over you because you've got an 18 charisma and you're an elf.
What can I say?
So yeah, basically, she doesn't have all that much interesting insight into what's going on, but it would depend on what you wanted to do, and ask her, talk to her about how are you playing this, as she has again she saw you during the cocktail hour or the cocktail time. She brought you over the table when the food was served, and now you guys are kind of like enjoying a romantic dinner over here.
So I'm just gonna ask her. So tell me, you're an heiress? What kind of business, or just nobility in general?
She rolls her eyes and she says, "No, we're not old nobility. I know a lot of people sneer at that. Daddy made money, ha ha ha," and she sort of chuckles nervously. Just with trade, things like that.
Can I incite that nervous chuckle?
Yes. And also, trade, ha ha ha, is the biggest shit ever.
Yeah, 100%. Where is inside? There it is. Oh, jeez.
Genuine.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You must be overcome by her beauty. Boy, she's playing you.
Yep, she's got me, and it's the beginning of the party, and I'm already lost in the sauce.
All right, let's see who we're gonna jump to next. Avian, you and Vajra have actually been separated. All right, focus ping. Everybody is seeing themselves. Yep.
No, you dragged
All
me
right.
from Vadra. But I can move myself.
Okay. There we go. So, Vajra, you were immediately set upon by these 3 fat merchant types who obviously think you're just some pretty airhead. You do manage to easily get them to reveal their names because they're each, obviously trying to flirt with you and one up the others and so forth on. Avian, you were set upon by these female entrepreneurs and wives of merchants and so forth on, because it seems that these two, Aristea and Palumba, they are, I don't know, like Real Housewives types, and they compete with each other all the time, and now they're trying to use you to compete over which of them is better educated. Because again, you look like a nerd. And you did. You kind of sold yourself as did you take any precautions to conceal your symbol of your faiths in any way, or would they have known that
I'm just in my priest attire.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So they pretty much honed in on that. Vajra, obviously, you kind of look bookish, but I don't know. You wouldn't have been helpful in their situation. It's obviously some sort of petty power struggle. Funny that you guys ended up right next to each other, though. All right, and then finally, Birdman. You have insight check. You're not all that tuned in. You could just think these guys are being friendly.
Mhm. Let's see. I mean, sure.
Wow. Damn.
My lord.
Halen, that's your second outstanding inside check. You are the world's greatest detective, Birdman.
I am.
All right. Well, oh shit! I'm sorry. There was one other thing that I forgot to do as everyone was filing in.
Take your time. I'm flipping pancakes.
Bacon pancakes.
Yes. Sadly, not bacon, but pancakes.
Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes.
Good stuff. Damn it! Where's that shit? Okay. We're gonna jump back to the entrance hall while other people were while other people were filing in. You watched this guy walk in, Darwin. Which, by the way, can you roll me an insight check? Well, you've been communicating, you've been interacting with these guards for a minute.
Great guys.
Okay, cool. You are not noticing the fact that they're blatantly beating you at cards. They're clearly trying to take advantage of you as a disabled person. And this guy comes striding by. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. This guy comes. that guy comes striding by. This is a guy who is going to be in the ballroom when we jump back to that in a moment. But this was a few moments earlier. As he was coming in, he looked at you, Darwin, and he said, "You have a stupid face." And then he walks right past.
Pretty mule. Name's Evelyn.
Boy, well, he doesn't respond to that, although, if anything, I would say it's probable that confirmed his suspicions about you. All right, Birdman. Now, as it turns out, that guy, that piece of shit that just insulted poor Darwin, is sitting at your table. Of course, you didn't see that interaction happen.
No. Beg to leave with my amazing insight.
No way. But what you do manage to figure out about that guy, whose name is Adelash, and this guy, whose name is Jervis, is that they think you're a total idiot, and they definitely want to fleece you. It all matches up perfectly with your earlier insight check about why the guards didn't seem impressed with you. These guys immediately confirm that suspicion beyond any shadow of a doubt. They're talking about, what are clearly pyramid scheme kinds of things. We need you to invest in this mine. It's going to be it's like the new Mithril, man.
This nod along. Yes, quite. Oh.
Yeah, it's called Motrol.
Mithril coin. I can't wait. The newest coin type. It's gonna outdo platinum.
All right. So, we shall cut to Tavian. How are you handling this particular situation you've landed yourself in?
Okay. Oh, it's like, please, you ladies clearly are well educated and know quite a bit about this, just about history and the surrounding area. I am here to chronicle and just write down what I can about, Lord Summertide. Can you share anything you guys know? Anything strange going on, or can you just tell me about him?
So they they go around one by one, and they each admit that neither of them have ever personally met him before this week. This week has been a really busy one. Again, it kind of confirms the suspicions you guys had been getting as he came in. Lots of nobles, merchants, so forth on, have been coming but in and out of here in the last couple days, last week or so. And virtually none of these people have met Lord Summertide before.
And have any of you talked with any of these other merchants?
Oh yes, we kind of know each other in certain circles, and they all kind of smile smugly with that one. Ometa, who is the third person at your table, who again seems to be their popular friend who's sort of being the arbiter and isn't like in it, but is just kind of observing it smugly. She says that she gestures to this table over here, and she says, "I think some of those people knew him before."
Oh, well, thank you. What circles were you referring to, if you don't mind me asking? I'm just here to, write down history.
All right, so Palumba here kind of leans over and she, strokes her cheek affectionately, and she says, "Honey, you don't want to ask these sorts of things." And then she changes the subject to some other obscure historical passage. Do you want to attempt any kind of interaction checks to control this situation in some way?
I wonder if... Do I notice anything about their apparel that would perhaps tie them to any factions of any kind?
I can easily tell you that nobody is wearing like a Centaurum emblem on them.
I'm evil.
Yeah,
or anything like culturally related, like jewelry or clothing, something that would be more in that area.
To be honest, they don't seem the one impression you would get, and I don't know. I guess make a. Would you prefer an investigate check, perhaps, to gauge how much I tell you about this?
I can sure do an investigation.
Or I don't know. You could justify another.
Yeah.
Well, what you can tell, and this is probably good enough for that, is that they all seem like they're from various places on the Sword Coast, not from bumfuck Egypt here.
Okay.
All right, Vadra, how are you handling being hit on by 3 slobbering idiots?
I am going to use her eagerness to my advantage and bat my pretty little eyelashes and ask them about what they can tell me about Lord Summertide.
So they all go back and forth, and each of them start trying to one up each other in front of you by bragging about which one of them got a better deal with Lord Summertide, which one's got bigger percentages. They're talking about things that, as they start escalating in their braggery, seem increasingly more morally questionable.
Like
they're talking about oh, I got this cutthroat deal because so and so ended up in a ditch.
Oh, good. Writes in my notes, not in with good people.
Not subtle at all.
Yeah. And do you think that he'd be very happy that you were?
In fairness, at this point, again, they had been going around, all 3 of them, trying to stop each other, and that was kind of the crescendo of it.
Yeah. Okay. So he makes a lot of deals with people.
Now when the guy makes that claim, and it is this guy Carlo here, who is the one who said the thing about ending up dead in the ditch.
Okay.
They kind of look at each other awkwardly, like, "Oh, that fat fuck went too far," which is funny because they're all fat fucks.
All of them.
That was specific fat fuck.
And I also am curious as to what they are doing at the ball, if they don't know Summertide personally. Like, what's their purpose of being there?
Oh well, they've made that clear in all their bragging. They and again, this is pretty much the same facts that Tavian's been getting in the next table, is that they, like many of the people in the room, have been in and out of the castle this past week, and this party kind of is like the send off for it. But everybody's been getting in here, getting exploitative trade deals on particular, contraband and finger quotes legitimate goods of various kinds. Things of that nature.
Okay. All right. That is all that I pretty much have for the table. Kind of just watching them bicker amongst themselves, making eye contact with Tavian, basically saying that no good information over here.
All right, Cresselia, your whole telepathic network thing, are you in range for it?
I should be able to talk to them, but I cannot. Well, I guess this is really up to you. But if they are talking in their brain, I should be able to. Well, I don't know. I guess not, because I can hear them, but I cannot read their minds, basically.
Okay, so what's the range on that? On the mind thing?
I don't know, maybe 60 feet or something.
Okay, well then you would have to, find some reach outs to maybe during the dancing, which your particular degenerate has already gladly agreed to. All right. All right, we're gonna jump back to Tolmir again real quick. Tolmir, give us some more details about how you were playing this. Again, she is an heiress. She seems very enamored with you. Did you totally flubbed your insight check though, right? Okay. Well, one of the things that she drops in their conversations is that, can you believe this? They had the place set for 36 guests and barely half of that even showed up.
Why do you figure?
Oh, I'm sure you know why. Not everybody is comfortable with our circles.
How do you mean? I'm but a simple courier here. I'm trying to network, and so I don't necessarily know all the ins and outs of the social dynamics around here.
Okay, well, you know what? Roll me another insight check, and I will say that you're going to have advantage just because you are charming her. Now, you want to, I would say, make some sort of charisma-based check to, we could give you an insight advantage on the insight. What would you like to gamble with?
I would like to gamble with the charisma check. I would like to gamble with the persuasion to see if I can persuade her to give me some deets.
Perfect.
Do I get advantage on that, or just straight roll?
Straight roll on the persuasion, and then if you pull it off, then we'll give you advantage on that insight.
Okay. Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, advantage on that insight, and we'll give you some deets.
Right,
yeah, good enough. Again, she's pretty enamored with you. But yeah, you have clearly, you can tell with that insight check that you've clearly gotten the weak link in here. You don't know the contents of everybody else's conversations going on in the room, but the trend obviously has been that most of these people are, kind of playing it cool, like the real mobster types, like, openly discuss this stuff, and when you do, it's like, but she seems like she's gonna spill it for you, and she leans in and whispers, the Black Network. And then she leans even closer. When she says the Black Network, what is your, I don't know, do you give any response? Like, I don't know what that means, any verbal or nonverbal response before she continues?
I'll kind of give her a look of like familiarity, but not quite sure how it makes the connection. You know what I mean?
Okay, she presses her finger gently to your elf lips, and she says, "You know, the Zentarim."
I want to do a. Can I do a perception check if I'm hearing this conversation? They're
Yeah,
kind of close.
absolutely. Yep, you're just right next door. Absolutely, you can. You could too if you wanted. You guys are secret agents. You should all be doing that shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Tavin and Vajra are just rolling their eyes at each other.
I got a pretty mule.
Well, you guys came in and got really popular. You know how rich people's egos can be.
Yep.
All right, Cresselia, you can definitely overhear it.
And I definitely heard the word centering, right?
Zentarum, yes.
Centarium.
Absolutely, you did. I mean, she whispered it, but you're not really like hearing it, right?
No, I can hear. If people talk, I can hear them.
Okay, well, regardless, 20 perception, and you aren't that far away. We will say that there was a lucky break in the music at an awkward time when she whispered it to Tolmir. What is your reaction to that? And Tisk, I'm afraid you didn't even catch this interaction at all.
No.
I kind of flutter and I look at. I try to communicate to Tisk and Tolmir, and I say, "Are you guys talking?" This is more towards Tolmir, but I want to include Tisk in the conversation. And I say, "Are you guys talking about the Centarium? Like, why are you talking about that?"
Oh,
And I just kind of like ask Tolmir to kind of like maybe look at me or something, just to like confirm if you have a lead or something, so we can kind of track who are the important people to follow.
Okay, and you're telepathically communicating that to him.
Correct.
Perfect. All right, Tolmir. Can you communicate telepathically back?
Can I do that?
I don't think it works that way.
No, you you can gesture something, or like, because I told you like, hey, blink or like move your fork to the left if you like have a lead on this person or something. Yeah.
Eat the potatoes.
I'll kind of like
Right.
straighten my jacket up a little
Yeah.
bit.
You're doing what?
I'm straightening my jacket kind of conspicuously, and as I kind of look down to make sure it's all straight, I give a quick glance directly at you and then look back
Okay.
at Delora.
Okay. So I tell Tisk, to keep an eye on Nelora for they might be a potential person for information.
And
then
I
how
go back. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, real quick. I just wanted to know. Ooh, I'm close to Birdman, but I'm kind of afraid of talking to them.
Adu.
So I wanna just look real quick. Is Birdman like very engaged in conversation with everyone else?
Great
I
question.
mean,
I was just gonna ask.
he's
Birdman.
nodding a lot.
So,
And
all right. So just to
yeah.
jump to you real quick, I just want to say. So I've explained these two guys who are clearly, a pair of common hustlers, but this woman at the table has not spoken to you. She seems kind of standoffish, but she seems to have a keen eye, and she has not introduced herself, as I said. And then I'm sorry, you jump back to you. Lots of nodding.
I really, really, really want to ruin these guys for life. So I've been thinking and funking. Apologies. So they seem very greedy, yes? From my previous insight. They only care about money. There's no rationality in there.
From your insight, they only care about money. Yes, but only caring about money kind of tells you quite a bit.
Okay.
What other kind of insights were you looking for? Are you asking if they
Well, no,
think
I just
you're
want to know.
attractive?
No. I want to know like how much they like money, how much they're willing to throw away from money, like how little care or second thoughts they'd have. Like if I offered, hey, I'll give you $20 if you do like 2 push-ups right now, they'll instantly do it. Like anything for money. No regard
No,
to self.
no, you definitely don't get that impression from them, because you can see that they are clearly proud people, and they
They're
clearly
not
think
college
you're
kids.
Yeah, they
Got that hard up for money.
yeah, they're proud people, and they think you're the idiot that they're gonna fleece for stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna
so-
pay you to do the push-ups.
Yeah. So he wanted to make a deal about a mine, right? For some mithril stuff.
Yes, that seems to be one of the schemes that they are telling you about. Again, 22 insight. You get the impression that there's no such thing.
Oh yeah, no, sure. So, friends, I see that you are all very rich, powerful, unlike the rest of these small fries. I came here initially just for fun, but I see you're serious people. You know how to make money, yes?
Well, yes, of course, we're very successful, and that's why you need to invest in our businesses.
Yes, yes. So how about this?
Listen, I've got beachfront property on the Moon Sea to sell you.
But that's small fry stuff. Come on, man. I have a bigger idea. Why go for these small little settlements, these little towns with vermin? Why don't you go for the big shots, huh? The real big people. Make our own organization. Huh? So, you know how strong this Zentarim are and how much money they have? A little birdie told me where they keep all their valuables, their treasures. I'm just saying, guys. I am not very good with money. I am horrible with money. I need smart
Right.
people like you.
Forgive me for the quick transition. I'm gonna focus ping you guys somewhere real quick. The Moon Sea, which you just referenced the beachfront property on. Birdman, you may or may not recognize the significance of this. In order to do so, it wouldn't require a very high roll, but you would still probably fail it. If you wanted to do any kind of intelligence-based roll to recognize the significance of that reference, but the Moon Sea, as you can see, is like the center of Zentarum power. As you all can hopefully see right there, Zentil Keep
Yeah, I was gonna say.
is the the great named arch fortress of the Zentarum. And let's see, let's jump.
They don't strike me as loyal people.
You guys, where you are right now, is all the way over here. I mean, over by where the Hill of Lost Souls is. Drawn Swords doesn't actually, or Bonebrow doesn't actually appear on here. But Darkhold, which I was pinging before a second ago, that is the westernmost Zentarum stronghold, as we had discussed in a previous session.
Surely they are loyal. Hopefully. Friendly. Do they seem interested in taking over the organization they're working for? Or are they just riffraff who are content with their small petty crimes? Do they have any greed?
All right. Well, what kind of questions are you asking them to probe this? And at what point does Cresselia come in and interrupt this train of thought?
No. I just wanted to see if they were engaging in conversation. If they were, I'm not gonna bother Birdman. I wanna let them do their thing.
All right. Then Birdman, give me another insight check. You're pretty good at this.
Well, not every good thing is free, my friend. Oh boy.
Oh.
Somewhere.
You don't get the impression that they're particularly ambitious. I'll give you that one for free.
Okay. Shit. Scared cats.
All right. Now, Evian, you have that lead that there are some people at that table that they gestured to that may have known Lord Summertide before like the last week when all of these merchants have been coming and going. Roger, real quick, jumping back to you, the guys that you've been talking to, when it got awkward after the guy said the thing about killing the person in the ditch, one of them tried to change the subject by saying, I thought that guy's hot daughter was going to be here, but I don't see her anywhere.
A daughter? I didn't hear anything about a daughter.
Yeah, Lord Summertide's daughter. What's her name? Chrissy? I don't know. She's hot.
And that's your only purpose of wanting to talk to her is because she's hot.
Yep, I'm afraid they start chortling in a disgusting manner. Quite repulsive. Jump back to you, Tavian. Oh, by the way, who are you going to decide a winner in their contest? Because if you were thinking about going over and approaching that table, they would. I mean, they're willing to sit there with you all night, but you can't leave the table until you decide a winner.
Do I get a feeling of who the more connected one is at the table?
Do we need to make a roll for that? But it's very conceivable.
Yeah, we'll see an insight, I guess.
Okay. You know what? I'll give you advantage because, again, you've been seeing them compete, so they've kind of been seemingly trying to show you quite a bit about themselves, even if not directly referencing criminal activity. Ooh. Yes, you get the impression that Aristea is an older veteran, and she's got a much more established empire, and Palumba is sort of by comparison the upstart.
Right. And then I just go, well.
By the way, she is absolutely smoking a cigar at that exact.
Oh, okay, it's great. And I'm just like, well, it's been fun, ladies, but I must bow to your knowledge and wisdom on these subjects, Aristea. If you, I mean, I have interest in learning more about Lord Summertide. Would you accompany me to those fellows that you those pointed out earlier, and perhaps introduce me and help smooth it along?
All right. Yeah, she obviously seems smugly delighted by your favoring her, and she puts her cigar out in the plate of food that she was kind of picking at. And she takes your hand like she's the one leading the dance, and
I'll let her lead.
all right. As you all are starting to walk off, you see Wilmetta is kind of she seems delighted that I don't know. I guess a winner was actually decided, and she makes an offhand reference. Where did I fucking write this down? Oh yeah. She mockingly references that the winner is going to have a date in the upper northwest wing.
Ooh, dicey.
Which you don't know
Okay.
the significance of that, but you could ask Aristea as you all are crossing the ballroom. All right, and then we're going cut again, right quick, to Cresselia and the Weirdos.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So
I guess
are you sticking with them there? Essentially, at this point, everybody is dining. All the conversations that you've had in the setup that we've done so far has been probably more than 60% of the meal. There are things that you guys could go in and people you could talk to before, but you're expecting that at some point within the next hour, 45 minutes, Lord Summertide is going to make his appearance, and the first dance is going to be presented.
yeah. I was gonna ask Tisk if they wanted to either dance with us or if they perhaps wanted to scope around the area, maybe try to talk with other people before I take Juvan's hand to try and dance and make him talk.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that while you were talking to him, that I would kind of slip away and possibly find a dark corner where I could transform into something that didn't look like a plant. Um,
Oh yeah. While you're thinking that, you see this little halfling guy just walking sadly past you, and he looks at you all, kind of interested, but then he just kind of sighs and walks back over to the food.
I guess
Alright.
as I see them, maybe I could like kind of like tell you like, oh, maybe you can talk to them, see what's up with them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do after I find a dark corner.
Just roll
And
under
I
the
will.
table. Just go under the table, transform,
There
and then
you
come
go.
out.
I love it. Yes,
I mean,
absolutely. That's what I'm gonna do.
Cecilia, you will need to do something. It won't be difficult, but you'll need to try to do something to uh, distract your um,
Oh, that's gonna be very
buddy there.
easy. I'm gonna be so excited that he's so enamored with us that I'm just gonna take his hand, very like so happy, so go lucky, like oh my god, this is the world right now, and I will just grab his hand and just try and hurry up to the dance floor. I guess that's like a persuasion, maybe. He did say he's gonna do it already.
Indeed. Um, well, again, the dancing hasn't officially started. Are you just gonna pull him out there and cut a rug? I
Oh,
mean, there is music playing, I
there's no
guess.
like music going.
No, there is music going, but like as part of the ball, the performance or whatever, there's the cocktails, there's the
Oh,
dinner.
the quorum.
The host comes out. He announces the first dance, and then from there on, there's whatever, there's just dancing indiscriminately.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just sit literally next to him, and I'll just start talking about flowers and stuff. I have I guess I can do. I'll do like prestidigitation, and I'll kind of make it so my body is creating an effect. Um, Try to like basically charm him, like it's tantalizing or something for him, so he can be like, "Oh wow, this is amazing" or whatever. And it's
Bioweapon.
just yeah, like poison ivy.
Pheromones.
Yeah.
It's like plant cleavage or something.
No, no.
Well, you know what? It's not going to take much because again, he is very enamored
Yeah.
with you. Just wait until see where this conversation goes.
You're like,
Meanwhile, he doesn't take any particular notice of Tisk going under the table, coming back out as which plan here, Tisk?
My halfling alter ego.
Sweet deal. Then what are you doing?
All right, then I am going to wander over to the buffet table and start perusing the food and sort of gently sidling up to this guy. Not particularly, approaching him yet, but just getting close and seeing what he does and what I can observe.
Um, okay, he immediately notices this cute halfling chick come up, and he's got big eyes, a big smile. He whistles. He like dramatically fixes his hair.
Auga!
Smiles. Yeah, he gives you like a charming cartoon smile, and he's like, "Well, hello."
That was perfect.
I will bat my eyes at him and say hello.
Where have you been this whole party?
where have you been all
Oh,
my life?
I was stuck at a table with some boring people. Why haven't I seen you? Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know how it is with these big people, these big folk. They sure do lay out a fancy buffet, though. Have you tried some of this? And he does what you can easily recognize as someone who has impersonated halflings for quite a bit. Is a very halfling thing where he's talking to you about the food and then giving you critiques about the food and how he
Yep.
cooks his food and that kind of stuff. And he gestures for you. Please, it would be my honor if you would. What's your name, young lady?
My name's Tisk.
Tisk, I see.
What's
Well,
your
my
name?
name is Full Care Whitbottom, at your service. Now, please,
Care Whitbottom.
lovely Tisk, join me over at this table. And yeah, he is clearly. I'll be honest with you. Of all of the people getting hit on tonight, he's probably the least sleazy by comparison. If that's
Awesome.
any consolation. Um, I mean, he's obviously prejudiced against non-halflings too, but take that as you will.
All right. He's only
All
going to
right.
see me in disguise. At least that he'll know.
All right. Now, are you taking? What are your particular plans in guiding that conversation? And then we're going to jump back to Tavian real quick.
I'm just going to keep nodding and smiling and letting him talk, and hopefully he will get around to something. And if we'll see where that takes me for now.
All right. Tavian, you and Aristea walk up to the table. Aristea is fiddling with, but has not lit another cigar. And she walks up and she says, "Oh, good evening, everyone. I'd like you to introduce you to this charming scholar. Scholar, this is Cataldo Oldcrest and his lovely wife, Raffaella. And this is Lady Rosamond, isn't it?" And she nods at Aristea kind of coldly, because that was obviously a snub. And then Aristea says, "Yes, well, I'll be off."
And then I just like do the gentleman thing and see her away. And like I turn and like, well, let me introduce myself. I am Tavian Rolenthier. I have come as a representative of Denier to chronicle the history and the prosperity of this town. And I am told that you knew Lord Summertide for quite some time, and could help give me some insight as to how we got here.
They all kind of shift uncomfortably, but you can also see that there's some wheels turning. And at this point, they look over firstly at this waiter who's standing there, like kind of suspiciously, and then secondly, well, they look at the halflings at the table next to them, but they don't seem like, they're obviously off in their own world. Tisk is clearly playing him, so he's not paying attention to shit. They gesture for you to come over closer. Because again, you can see sort of conspiratorial wheels turning.
Okay.
And they say, "Yes, well, what did you want to know?"
I mean, in particular, how did he turn this place around so quickly? I mean, from my records, the sudden abundance and prosperity is rather quick. Just
Yes, well, that's the legend of this strange town. All of this came from nothing in barely a decade. It's really unusual, but I'll be honest with you, he seemed always like he was gonna do his own independent thing. I mean, they have this vast abundance here. I can only, assume that Lord Summertide is very rich. I wonder why he would call these jackals to him and give it all away.
so the rumors I've heard are true. There's some outside party giving him assistance.
Don't be daft, boy. Haven't you spoken to enough people tonight to know? These are all Zentish lapdogs.
I just kind of chuckle. At least it's good to have somebody admit it.
Well,
And I take it you three are.
I was going to say they seem to be really referencing it in disdain.
I was like, I take it you three are of the other opinion.
Not our place to judge. It's Lord Summertide's land. It's really nothing to us, although I'm sure we probably won't be doing business with him or traveling and visiting in this area very much again. But that's what you expect. I'll tell you, the only thing that seemed off about him is he used to seem more boorish, and now he seems like some sort of oily businessman. Does that make sense?
Well, it definitely tracks with what I've heard. I've also
That
heard that
was
his,
re-
and then
by
I
the way,
mentioned
I'm
I
sorry.
heard about the daughter up in the other with Vadra.
You know what? I'll give that to you. So, by the way, the person who was just speaking those previous lines was Raffaella, who's, she's the one who called you boy, too. Cataldo has not said anything. He's just kind of like he's on lookout.
Okay.
And yes, I will give that to you. You did hear them mention the daughter.
I also heard that his daughter has she not been seen for some time? I mean, I overheard that she was supposed to be here, or they were expecting her to be here tonight.
All right. So at that point, Rosamond herself clutches her chest, and she seems like she's on the verge of tears. And she tells you she's only met Lord Summertide herself once or twice. She didn't know him like the Oldcrests, but his daughter Cressida. Here, I'll put that in the thing. His daughter Cressida stayed at my home for a number of years through her schooling, and I knew her quite well. And yes, she gloomily notes her absence. She hasn't been told anything clear about why she isn't here. Thought Lord Summertide would again address it with her, considering she didn't know him very well, but she would have thought they were like friends of the family, sort of thing.
I mean, if I could help in any way, I would like to. If there's anything you could give me, information of this manor, ways in and out, I am here to help, and I try to reassure them.
All right. Birdman, did you want to speak to any of these people around you other than the two idiots? You just want to scheme with them and not do any intelligence gathering?
I'm retarded. No.
I'm sorry, that's very rude. But yes, that's absolutely correct. All right. Then we are going to jump back to Tolmir. So yes, you've got this. You got this lady wrapped around your finger, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
What more kind of details are you going to try to fleece from her?
I would like
'Cause again,
to kind of.
She did it secretly, but she is the only one here at the table. Seems to be sort of profiting from this, that was willing to say the name out loud. Clink.
So what do they have to do with all of this exactly? I mean, it seems like they're involved with a lot of the trade deals, but how did they sway Lord Summertide?
It's me. Probably made him an offer he couldn't refuse. They're famous for that. Or it might be enchantment. Who knows? Have you ever heard of Manchun? He's one of the most powerful wizards of all time.
I suppose that I don't know enough about the way that the Lord has been acting to surmise, but I think it might be that.
He kind of shrugs helplessly. Yeah, well, I mean, I've never met him before this week.
I suppose we might meet him yet tonight, see what he's like, see how he holds.
Well, yes, he should be coming out soon. And at that moment, this richly appointed fellow comes stalking over to the table, and he says, "Nalora, Who is this elvish bimbo?
I hope you say himbo.
And he starts to approach you like he wants to do fisticuffs with you. And as you can see, his outfit's way fancier, and he's got like not
Yeah,
shoulder
he's got
armor, but it's like
gear.
fancy shoulder gear. I mean,
Oh.
I
you know
grab
that means he's higher ranked.
I want to grab Juban and I want to go towards them. Like, ooh, what's going on? Let's go over there. I want to push Juban.
Please, goodness. Okay. I'm just going to kind of raise an eyebrow at him and not move in any particular way. Just kind of turn towards him in my seat and just kind of open body language, just kind of like, oh hey, what's this?
So Nalora gives him kind of a smirk, and she says, "Oh, he's just this very interesting young fellow that I've met, Count."
And I introduce myself. Tomir Thistlebrook at your service.
He looks at you with absolute scorn. He's like, you're cavorting with this not human."
Excuse me.
I'll give you a freebie insight. He was clearly on the fence about whether he should say a slur or not.
I mean, he kind of
What if-
did, and I definitely step in.
You could hear the weight to it where you said non-human.
Yeah.
Roll for racism.
Yeah, I just kind of step in and I go, "What's going on here? Is everything okay?"
Yes, just my beautiful lover here is being a saucy minx, and I certainly hope that I shan't have to run this elf through.
Oh my!
Have you all left
Sorry,
this room?
Elf,
Have
please.
you all left this room together?
The two of us?
You heard me. Yes.
No, we've been here all dinner.
He kind of gropes at his side, like where he was hoping a sword would be, but then they took a sword before he walked in here, just like everybody else.
Am I such a threat to your manhood, as you will? That you feel
Ooh.
the need to pull a sword?
My manhood? How dare you?
I mean, what do I know about manhood? I'm just an elf.
Oh, that was pretty cutting. And Nalora, like again, was very amused by that comment, and she giggled delighted by your wit, which, as you can imagine, pissed this guy off real hard. He has not quite introduced himself to you yet. He says, I didn't realize his name was funny until my wife saw the nameplate.
Uh-oh.
And then she's like, haha, it's code. I'm like, no, it's just it's a randomly generated.
got him right in the manhood, dude!
Oh my god!
I sincerely got that out of a random name generator, and I thought, like, yeah, Chodevra, okay, that's cool, and I didn't see the word chode in there, but it is what it is. Anyway, he says, I am Count Chodevra, and you shall rue the day that you stood between me and my sweet lover.
I did nothing that she didn't invite me to.
Why does he say that in such a creepy way?
Is he like moving towards Tolmir?
Oh yeah, he's aggressively pacing back and forth.
I grab Juban by the shirt, like on the side of the shirt, and I go, "Stop him! He's gonna." But I'm very like coquettish, like, "Oh my god, stop him! He's gonna like do something. Go, stop him."
All right. Well, you'll have to make a roll for that, or else he is just gonna lean in and sniff you.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do persuasion. And
Okay. All right.
20,
Well then,
30, 20.
wow, pretty good secret agent. All right, you get this. Otherwise, I'll tell you straight up. There's no way under other circumstances that he would interfere in something like this. But he does waddle forward and he says,
Yes, he
"No,
will.
Come now, good man. There's no need for this. The dancing hasn't even started tonight. I'm sure that the Lady Brightmantle can have you first on her dance card tonight. Don't you think? And the Count seems like he might be willing to let this oily freak talk him down, but he looks at you aggressively, Tolmir. So you can choose how you play this.
I'm going to be very kind of. I'm going to give him a look of saying the ball is in his court and he gets to decide how this goes. You know what I mean?
One
Oh,
eyebrow
yes.
just standing
I just
up.
I just kind of give him a look of, so what are you going to do?
Boy. So yes, he doesn't. He looks like he was kind of hoping that you would give some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of gesture that would allow him to keep face, but now it seems like you're challenging him still. And he's gritting his teeth at you. Now, does anybody need to get any other stuff in before we progress the timeline of the dinner party?
Yeah,
Who else
I
wants
want to.
go back to?
I want to
Yes. Yes, of
ask.
course.
Yes,
Yes, I
after
forgot.
he kind of blabs on for a bit, and he's, kind of on his roll of talking about how wonderful he is and blah, 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 I kind of try to steer the conversation of, so how do you know Lord Summertide? Do you come here to these parties often?
So yes, he's like holding your hand on the table at this moment, like being charming, and he's like, "Oh, I've like many people here, and many people who didn't show up. Um, I have never met Lord Summertide before in my life. I understand there's few of us here that have. Now, you know, I I do know that there are certain circles running around in here. I won't get in their way, but I'm not particularly fond of their methods. I'm going to be honest with you. I've heard that they've recently gotten a new head of security, a fearsome new captain of their guard.
Okay. So why do they need a new captain of the guard? What happened to the old one?
No, that's what nobody's been talking about, but it's been the word on the street here in town. I'm probably one of the few people here that has really, spoken to people in town. But they say all of the guards here have been coming in from somewhere, probably back east, which could be a reference to any place in Zentarum control.
So if you've never met him before, I mean, obviously you're you, so I find you very charming, but out of all of the merchants, how did you get chosen to come here, do you think?
So he gives you kind of an abashed look and he says, "Well, I try to stay on the right side of the law, but I may have made some questionable transactions in my time. Contraband, sausages."
Things kind of fell off the boat.
You get it, my love. He refers to you.
You? Okay. That's enough.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's laying it on thick, no doubt about it.
Yep. All right.
All right, so then yes. Oh,
Does he know
yes.
anything else about the guards or anything?
Only that the new captain is called Hogwood. She came in with all of the other new guards around here. Obviously they're probably, and he just mouths the word Zentarum. From back east.
Yep. Okay. What was her name again?
Whose name?
The captain of the guard?
Oh, Captain Hogwood.
Thank you.
Moss Hogwood. All right, which brings us back to Darwin.
Oh, hi.
Thank you for sticking with us through all of this, buddy. Yes, make me another. Oh, I'm sorry, this guy already went in. He's gone. Make me another roll to see if they start that you notice that they're cheating you. They're obviously treating you like a mental patient, and it's not going to take too much of a stretch for you to notice that they're. Oh my god.
Wow.
All right, Darwin. How much money did you sit down with?
I have 20 gold, 17 silver, 50 copper.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're down to just the half the silver and the copper.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you'll kill them later and get all your stuff back.
So all my gold's
You're
gone.
good people.
I'm afraid so, my friend. Boy, I mean that's just a tragically bad roll. So yes, you've done a terrible job of not noticing that they've cheating you out of your fucking boots. Boy.
Guys, I was in a band once. They were called the It's.
I know you. We all know. You've told us this like 50 times already, pal.
I heard about another band. They're supposed to play a bunch of harps, but I hear they're awful people.
Harps? What are you talking about?
Oh.
And at that moment, who might appear except some distinguished, well-dressed fellow and some
God, that was cool.
nasty looking tough guy mercenary type looking at you with her one eye. The two guards at that point, when they step in, everyone is seeing this page, right? Did I move everyone correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So when they step in, the two guards like stand to attention, and they both kind of seem nervous. Lord Summertide, is you can only assume that is, or maybe you wouldn't because you're Darwin. Sort of regards you all coldly. Darwin, what's your reaction as these two walk in and start to cross into the ballroom?
Well, while the guards are all flustered and distracted, and then can I get my money back? So, like on the table.
I mean, you could make a roll for that. You definitely can do it because they're not gonna like fight you for it right there in front of them. But you could try to make it if you want. Try to make a roll to.
They
do
are
without them all
distracted.
seeing.
Well,
Yeah.
Can you roll with advantage?
You know what? Sure, why not?
There we
Oh,
go.
nice.
All right, you very smoothly scoop all the pile of coins off the table, and you get your money back and an additional 3 gold pieces and 11 silver.
Nice.
21 copper. Jess, you were going to deal with the consequences of that in just a moment, because they may not have seen that happen, but they definitely know all the money's fucking missing.
I don't know where it went.
Well, that's a mighty fine sword you got there, miss.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. You were gonna walk up and approach them. I didn't mean to cut to the. All right.
Oh god.
So you get up and you walk over to her after scooping her money up, and you say, "That's an awful nice sword, miss." Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. She immediately bitch slaps you.
Oh damn!
Jesus Christ.
Don't talk to me, peasant. Go sit in the corner.
Moss Hogwarts.
Aw.
And he goes, "Oh, do it again."
Right.
And he's gonna go sit in the corner. All right. So yeah, the gentleman who is again not introduced himself does not hold up as she stops and bitch slaps you, and he continues on, and she goes in behind him. All right. And
Okay.
as they, or did you want to do anything else before they?
No, I said I'm done.
Okay. All right. And the two guards look at each other and they're like, "This Boss Hog's a ball buster," and they kind of chuckle at you for having gotten bitch slapped and sent into the corner. And then at that time, they notice that all the money's gone.
Oh shit.
And as we discussed, we'll jump back to that in just a minute because they are coming into the ballroom. All right, those of you that are not mentally challenged, not to insult them by lumping Birdman in there with them, you immediately recognize that these are. Well, this specifically is Lord Summertide. As the music stops as he comes in, we'll say that the captain was right one step behind him. Kind of clearly flanking him like wingman type. You could easily interpret it as like bodyguard behavior. Obviously, she's the only armed person in the room at this moment. But yes, the music stops and Lord Summertide delivers a frankly, very perfunctory kind of speech broadly going on about prosperity and thing of real sincerity. It sounds like he's given a speech that he's given like a dozen times this week. Kind of looks a little bit tired, but otherwise doesn't look like he's a hostage. But what's everyone's reaction as the music stops and he comes and introduces and he's doing his little speech here? Everyone at their particular. Roger, are you going to try to pickpockets anyone?
I could, yeah, I could try, especially since they irritated me, and I have a backup plan if they catch me. I'm gonna go for this man right here. Pick his coin purse. Since he's
Okay, which
fat,
one?
I can. This one up at the
But
top,
that's
egg and blood.
Okay, I was going to say
Erkin.
you have to say his name. They're all fat.
Yeah,
Um,
Erkin blood, Erkin blood.
Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. I'm going to give you advantage just for saying it correctly.
Oh, amazing! I got a 21 on stealth. Did you want me to do something else?
Well, to pickpocket is a sleight of hand.
This should be the same, but that's fine.
But better.
Perfect. All right. So yes, you actually steal not just his purse, which it's obviously got coins in it. You can't exactly sit there right now and count them.
Yeah. Coins are coins.
But also some rolled up documents that may be of some importance.
All right, I'm gonna discreetly stuff them in my bag, and I will look at them later.
Okie dokie. So yes, having given his speech, he descends down the stairs. Does anyone else have a reaction to cut 2?
Yeah, I
As,
wanted to also try to pickpocket my date.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, ruthless.
Oh, you can do it with
Just-
advantage, Disc. I just gave it to
Okay.
Vajra. It's totally fair.
All right. Well, I already rolled one, so I'll just roll one more. That one's much better.
Beautiful. All right. Yes, you actually get a small bottle of some kind out of his front pocket.
Oh,
What?
a healing potion for my friend.
Oh, if it was a baby
Got the
bottle.
roofies.
Yeah, it's the roofies. You're right. He was
Oh,
planning
God.
on
You
slipping
still-
in my drink.
Yep.
Is that a
Well,
rocket
yeah.
in your pocket?
Yeah, I was going to say, once again, just like Vadra's findings, you can't exactly check it exactly at the moment.
Right. So a
Just
small
drink a little
vial.
bit.
Anything else?
No, he must not carry cash around with him much.
He didn't have
If
any
he's a
interesting
prudent
paperwork.
sort of fellow. Or, well, it's also possible that he just Easter stashes all of his coins.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Anybody else? Olmir, it seems like you were kind of saved by the bell with this tense interaction as, Count Chodevra took a seat while, Lord Summertide was giving his speech. Cresselia, you and Jubim doing anything other than just eagerly awaiting your dance?
No, I guess I'll grab Jubin again and kind of like make him like, oh, they're coming. We have to prepare.
I'd like to lean over to Nelora and just be like, "Is the guard one of them?"
She giggles back. She says, yes, that's their new feared knee breaker. I hear she's a deadly swordsman. Woman.
Best keep distance then.
Yes, you best. She'll carve you up. And then she kind of, reaches forward and tickles you.
Oh my god.
Yep, she's
Get away,
flirty.
horny
And she's...
woman.
Don't
well,
act
she-
like
and,
that in
well,
front of the count.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's doing it like the count is just barely distracted by Lord
Yeah,
Summertide,
he's just-
so he
he's
could
just getting
turn around
like-
to get pissed off at
It's
any
like
time.
ultimate cock.
All right, Birdman, have you been making any attempt to communicate or identify any of these people at your table or around you, other than the ones that introduce themselves to you? Birdman, are you with us?
Rip.
He's making pancakes.
He was making pancakes, but yeah, we probably lost.
He
him.
might have
That's
fell asleep.
Was yelling
Yeah,
at my
that's per-
fucking screen. I was muted or something.
Oh,
Oh.
there he goes.
What a relief. Birdman,
Stupid
were you making
Mike.
any attempt to speak to any of these people around your orbit?
Well, no, they're stupid, and I'm somehow stupider.
All right.
I wanted
so
to
you
ruin
will-
their lives, but they're too cowardly to take any risk. Can't ruin them.
All right.
I'm
Well,
defeated.
when Lord Summertide announces the first dance, Nelora gives you a cheeky smile, Tolmir, as she goes out onto the dance floor with Count Chode. And let's see, Cresselia, you and Jubim are, I assume, going to take your places.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Vajra, all three of them have been contending for your favor. Are you going to turn them all down?
Yes, actually, I want to if they keep annoying me, spend a key point and do fearsome brawler and make them scared of me.
Okay. I think you could probably resolve that without spending the key point.
Okay.
Do you
I'll keep it.
have an intimidation skill by any chance?
It's a +2. I can try.
Okay. Well, do you have any better charisma skill that you might try to play this another way than trying to frighten them?
She got an
I
18.
suggest this because okay.
Yeah, no,
sweet.
I don't have anything else, but yeah, no, that would be
No,
that would be best bet. Yep.
No, 18 intimidation. Yeah, they back up. They back up. You could probably at this point, while they're kind of shrinking from you, extricate yourself if you wanted to go somewhere else or talk to somebody else, etc. I don't know, maybe.
Since we came together, I feel like it would be safe enough to meet back up and join Tavian.
Tavian?
Yep.
Tavian.
Okay. All right, Tavian, do you introduce Vajra as she approaches the table?
Oh yeah, and I'd introduce her. This is my colleague. She's here to help chronicle the works of the town.
Okay, and do you discreetly catch Vajra up on what you've been talking about? Oh, by the way, Tavian, very important. You never asked for a follow-up on the significance of that comment about the date in the Northwest Wing.
I don't.
The significance, somebody made that offhand comment. The Northwest Wing might refer to something in the castle, and you didn't clarify what that meant.
That came by so quick. I totally went. Whoop.
Nope, that's extremely appropriate. You had already gotten up to walk out, but yes, just throwing that back out there.
I guess then I would at that point, after introducing Vajra, and just kind of in a, or at least try and where she would understand in a kind of coded language, let her know that these people are like against the Zentarum and stuff, and then I would excuse myself to go back up, and I believe I have a prior engagement with Aristea. And seeing people are getting up to go dance.
Yes. All right. Well, if you approach that table full of ladies at that moment, one of them's going to ask you to dance, no doubt. Or they're going to probably all look at you like competitively, like you should ask one of them to dance. Birdman, the silent, unnamed woman who's been sitting next to you this whole time, watching you be a simpleton and supposedly, just nodding mutely at these two guys trying to hustle you. She asks you if you would like to go dance.
Okay. Sure.
All right. So she leads you out into the dance floor, and she says, "Aren't you going to ask me my name?"
No. That sounds rude.
Oh my god. Bless his heart.
She laughs out loud. She laughs out loud at that response. She says, "I actually like you. I
like me too. I'm great."
Well, yes, you seem like an honest type. By the way, my name is Odelia, and you are?
Well, I was gonna have a crisis because you just called him honest. I was gonna think of a lie. Well, lie. My name is Brad. I'm rich.
Rich.
She laughs again. All right, Tolmir, are you just going to try to lie low since the focus is finally off you with the jealous count?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie low for a moment, at least for the first dance. See how
Right.
things develop.
Fisk, Volker, definitely wants you to dance with him. Do you accept his proposal?
I will, so that I can kind of keep an eye on everything that's going on.
I mean, you already stole his property, so why not?
Yep.
All right.
Why not steal his heart?
If you want to just barely get by, then we can say you just kind of lead with your partner. If anybody wants to try to look good dancing, we would need a performance check for that if anyone wants to attempt it. Oh,
I'm
and
definitely gonna attempt it. Yes.
all right, Davian, sorry. You approach the table full of ladies, all of whom clearly want you to ask them to dance.
since I've already, yeah, I'll ask Aristea since it's kind of we got everything going on, rapport going on.
She snorts contemptuously at the other two women and goes out. Oops, I made you small.
Oh God.
Oh no, they're slipping.
Oh no.
They're doing
Why
the
is this
stanky leg.
What is going on?
Oh my God.
Sorry, I don't know how I did that. I'll just put new ones out there. They did not disappear into the ether realm. Just a technical difficulty.
The rest of you watched something weird happen.
Yeah.
Doing the stinky leg. That's what it was. He was right.
Doing the stinky leg.
Where's your dance partner? There she is. All right. Did you make that roll? Oh, Tisk. Oh my gosh. Tisk, you are delighting Full Care Whitbottom. You guys are quite a delight by the the end of that first song. Everybody on the dance floor has like stopped and is like clapping for you.
Holy.
Wow.
He got a nat 20 with a
Dude, I
minus
love it.
2. Oh
Like-
my god.
Wowie. Chillpain, you're Birdman, you're really holding your own
Doing
there.
a bird dance, I guess.
Yes. Yes, a bird dance, exactly. Perhaps Tisk and her date like yield the floor to you for a moment while you do your interpretive bird dance. All right, Cresselia, are you going to? Oh yeah, Cresselia, perfectly adequate. In any case, nobody would pass judgment on you because you're a weird plant person,
Yep.
and they don't know how your people dance. But yes, Jubam is definitely trying to smell you.
While he's trying to smell me, can I ask
It is-
him like why is he so obsessed? Like, well, I don't want to ask him that. I want to ask him what he knows about people like me.
Ah, finally, I get to the meat of the problem or the issue here. You see, I must have the corpses of you and all of your people. I will need to have them. I will need to take them. I will need to have them dried and smoked meticulously, and then shredded, and then wrapped up into cigars. Oh God!
Cigars.
Oh, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm gonna smoke you.
As
Oh,
soon as he
God.
does that, I keep dancing.
I'm gonna
and
I'm gonna smoke all of you. Oh.
while he's saying that,
Don't you want to hear what I'm gonna do to myself while I'm smoking it?
Ew.
while he's saying that, I actually embrace him a little bit, and I say, I can get you that.
Ew.
All right. Well, for the record, you own this guy. As far as like secret agent contacts, yeah, this guy is in your non-functional fake plant pocket.
Nice. That's what I wanted. I need someone to throw under the bus.
All right, Davian.
Mhm.
Not particularly impressive, but she doesn't seem to care. She's leading you as best she can, and you kind of are stepping on her feet a couple of times, and she's wincing. But yes, conversation.
I'm sorry. We didn't have many opportunities to dance. In the temple. I must ask. I couldn't help but overhear an offhand comment from Will Meta as we were walking over. What is it about the Northwest Tower? Something about the winner having a date?
Oh, that's where Lord Summertide's bedchamber is. And she winks at you.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't mind seeing the room.
Well, she was just being a shitter. But yes, that's definitely where Lord Summertide sleeps. Not that either of those two bimbos have ever been.
Mm. Does he often let other people use his room? As I awkwardly say.
Oh my god. I love it.
Yeah, she rolls her eyes and she kind of puts her fingers over her lips and gestures for you to be quiet.
As Tavian's definitely getting, he definitely out of his element with this part.
All right, so
Do I notice Tavian struggling?
I think that would be, under the circumstances, an easy perception check. if
Oh
you
yeah,
wanna
he's
give it a shot.
probably flushed in the cheeks, but a little.
I want to kind of dance around and perhaps go to Tavian and maybe like swap partners.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh,
And then
okay.
while I
so,
do that, I want to tell Tisk and let me see. Perfect, she's in range as well. So basically, I want to communicate while I'm dancing to Tisk, Birdman, Tavian, and Vajra. Just like the little information that I know about Nelora, the conversation that we had, Tolmir, Nelora, and Chode had, and then let everyone know that Juman is just a gross human being that needs to, it provides nothing to society. And then just try to swap the partners with Tavian and Juman.
all right. Okay, well, then the next thing, which we will pick up with on the next session, because we've gone really long. I was so amazing. Thank you guys so much for all coming. This has been so awesome, and I've had so much fun with this, and it's been exactly how I hoped it would go. I knew this was going to be like a on-combat session, but I didn't know it was going to go into next session, which is what it's going to do, and I'm very excited about that. So yeah, hopefully everyone is down for a week from today.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yep.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
talking about
And it would be
9:30.
yes. I was thinking of slightly earlier, if that's okay.
That's fine with me.
Works for me.
Yeah. No
Okay,
Strahd,
sweet.
so
Yeah, no Strahd. So I was thinking starting earlier, and I would love to go longer. But yes, this has been amazing. Yes, we will pick up next time because in the midst of the dancing and so forth for while he's here, you guys need to work out a strategy of who's going to talk to Lord Summertide. Try to, now that your target is finally before your eyes.
all right.
So I'm gonna kill
All right.
Juba in the next session.
Go for it. I mean,
gonna
at
be
least
great.
use him as some sort of like suicide
Fertilizer?
plant bomb.
Oh. I had those in Witchlight. I made little fungus people into living people. I made them bombs.
yes.
Wow, that sounds like something you would do, buddy.
Little
All right, guys.
toadstool
Well,
people.
Yeah, living
I'm
toastals that
making-
scream and nagging.
I'm gonna make him smoke like a acidic plant or something.
well, that would be great. So listen, guys. Obviously, life happens, but if everybody could be at the next session again, that would be the most amazing thing ever. In any case, we still have this one. We still have this one forever. We had this one session where all 7 of us.
Yeah,
made it.
right.
And it
But-
didn't even take that many sessions to get here.
It's true. It's true with 7 people, 8 people. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys next time.
All right.
Yep.
Right.
Bye,
Thanks.
everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.